Welcome back, Interior Sports fans. Joe Cook here with your local Wednesday Sportscast. After a final trail report Tuesday evening, the Iditarod Board of Directors voted unanimously to move the 2015 Iditarod Restart to Fairbanks. That's right, the Fairbanks Iditarod Restart will be Monday, March 9th at 10 a.m. in front of Pikes Landing right on the Chena River. That's where the Fairbanks Restart was in 2003. It's just the second time in the legendary race's 42-year history that it will restart in the interior. Snow levels were still just too low and crucial and sometimes dangerous parts of the trail. Areas like Dazzle Gorge and the Alaskan Range were worse than last year. The trail will now be 19 miles shorter. Interior checkpoints will include Nenana, Manly Hot Springs, and Tanana. Huslia and Koyukuk are the new interior checkpoints. The ceremonial start of the Iditarod will still be March 7th in Anchorage. The Yukon Quest dog sled race continues to make its way towards Fairbanks as well. One race has already ended. Late Monday night at 11:25 p.m., veteran musher Michelle Phillips won the Yukon 300 for her second title in 3 years. She was the first at Tepeli Crossing. She won it in 2013. She didn't race in 2014. Allie Zirkle, the defending champion, she came in second, arriving early Tuesday morning. As far as the big race, Brent Sass was the first into Dawson City yesterday. So far, Sass believes everything is going according to plan.
I stuck to a schedule this first half almost to a T. So I have a schedule planned out for the second half, and at the moment, that's what I'm going to stick to. My goal is never to be here first. You know, my goal the last 2 years has been to the finish line first, and that's still to happen. So there's a lot of work to do before then. So that's what I'm focusing on.
Here are the current standings as the top 5 mushers are resting in Dawson City. Sass, your leader, is followed by defending champion Alan Moore. They both have 14 dogs at this point. Hugh Neff is 3rd, Jorah Uslam is 4th, and Ray Reddington Jr., the rookie, he is standing in 5th place. The ASAA State Hockey Tournament begins on Thursday in the Miramar Sports Complex in Wasilla. 3 interior teams will be in the mix. In the 4A tournament, West Valley will face Service at noon in their opener. The Wolfpack lost to the Cougars twice by the same score of 3-2, and one of those games was in overtime. North Pole, they will play West Anchorage at 2:30. West beat North Pole 14-1 and 10-0 already this season. In the Greatland State title game, the Monroe Rams will play the Houston Hawks. The Hawks were last year's runner-up, and they won the conference tournament this year. Monroe defeated Houston for their state titles in 2003 and 2013. North Pole High School was the site for Tuesday night MAC basketball action. The Patriots hosted the Lathrop Malamutes. It was a close 1 through 3 quarters in their last meeting. That would be the case in the first half. Shane Hurst, he led the Pats with 9 points and 12 rebounds off the nice pass from DeAndre Campbell. Jared Peterson, he added 9 points, and North Pole did trail just 25-28 at the break. But Lathrop's ability to hit threes and their defense was a difference. Without Jaden Whiteside, Cole Burner, he found the stroke, finishing with the game-high 20 points. Curtis White Jr. added 11 points and a few steals in the second half. Lathrop holds North Pole to 14 second-half points, and they run away with a 68-39 win. The Mutes are now 11-5 and 3-0 in the MAC.
It was just a really lethargic first half. We didn't really come out like we should have. And then the second half, though, I think our defense, so we just got like 5 steals in a row, so that helped us out as a defense. That's what we expected. We still have to keep going. We have 2 big games this week against West Valley and Colony, so those are huge for us.
Pretty happy guys right there. In the girls' game, the Lathrop Malamutes would cruise to a 58-13 win over North Pole. The Malamutes led 15-1 end of the first quarter, and they would maintain their lead until the end. Jana Hadukovic scored a game-high 23 points. Carly Fitzgerald added 14 in the win for Lathrop. Caitlin Bartley scored 6 to lead the Pats. Lathrop improves to 12-5 overall. This Friday, the 9th edition of Hockey Week in Fairbanks will start with the Alaskan Annex taking on number 1 Minnesota State. The 11-day event will be everything hockey. Some of the headline events are back, like the Hockey Extravaganza at the Big Dipper on Saturday the 21st, Special Olympics floor hockey game against the Nanoks this year on Tuesday the 17th, and the backyard rink judging from February 16th through the 18th. There are some new events this year, like Play Hockey for Free program. That's for ages 4 through 8, and kids can learn to play hockey for free before the Extravaganza on the 21st. There will also be hockey tournaments and more. For the full list of events, visit webster11.com. A final note, one local girls hockey team recently won a championship. The Alaska Icebreakers 12U Tier 4 team went 6-0 in the Anchorage Hockey Association's President's Day tournament over the weekend. They won 3-1 in an all-girls team final, which is rare because the division has 12 co-ed teams and there are only 2 girls teams. The Icebreakers were victorious against 5 co-ed teams to make it to the final of the Pee Wee D division. So congrats to the 12U Icebreakers. And that's it for sports. Mike Schultz is next with your full weather forecast, and we'll catch you next time.